Well, we are popping the cork for Prosecco. Super wine girl Angela Aiello is taking us on a taste trip to Italy. I love this segment already.
Annette, I had a feeling you were going to love this. I mean, who doesn't love popping Prosecco? I mean, now's the time. We're headed into spring. Tiny, gorgeous bubbles from Northeast Italy. I mean, we're getting excited here for sure.
Right. So it's a sparkling wine. We cannot call it a champagne. It is a Prosecco because of the, is it because of the grapes that are used or because of the process?
Great question. So Prosecco is a DOC, which means it's a designation of origin that was established in 2009. So Prosecco is a place, and the grapes used inside all of the wines from Prosecco are Glera. It can be 85% Glera, it can be mixtured but with other grapes, but most of the time 100% of them are Glera. And the rosé you have in front of you, which we're excited to talk about, is a little bit of Pinot Noir is added. We'll get to that in a moment, but Look at these gorgeous photos. I mean, these photos are so pretty. We're looking at a very gorgeous area in Northeast Italy, right between sort of the Dolomites and the Adriatic Sea in the region of Veneto and Friuli, Venezia Giulia. So we have this wonderful area. And so I know you have some sparkling in front of you. Feel free to pick up that Prosecco.
Okay. And this is, is this the Bottega?
So you have yes, the Bottega there. We have some, look at these labels in front of you. I mean, they're
beautiful.
Just gorgeous. So it's unbelievably, you know, it's impossible to forget Prosecco. The bottles are beautiful. The wine is delicious. This Bottega Gold is multi-award winning, but you're going to get notes of lily of the valley, pear, apple, and citrus. I mean, I love this wine. It comes in mini bottles. It comes in 750 milliliter bottles. It also comes in a Magnum. So wonderful levels for the Bottega.
I'll take the Magnum. That is really nice. That is a really nice one. Now with the rosé one, can I try that one next?
Yes. Oh yes, please.
And just small sips here, responsibly.
Exactly. So we have the Rosé Millesamato from Villa Santi available through Profile Wine Group, but there's many Prosecco rosés, DOC rosés coming to the LCBO and into different places in Ontario. So you can actually buy through agents coming up. Very exciting. The rosé, like I said, has a little bit of Pinot Noir, and it's very new for Prosecco, so we can all get very excited about it.
Right. I taste a lot of floral in this one. This is really, really nice, and it's not sweet.
Exactly. We have some nice dry characters here. You have rose petals, pink rose petals. You've got a little bit of strawberry, wild strawberries in there, and blueberries. I mean, it's gorgeous. The aromas are fantastic. So.
And what does Prosecco go with? I know that you can have it, you know, as a celebration thing, but it also pairs well with a number of foods, doesn't it? Because we kind of think you can't put sparkly with foods.
I agree. I mean, it's perfect on its own for Tuesday night, but it also goes great with some of your favorite foods. I mean, I think sparkling wine goes with so much. The acidity levels are wonderful. You have a nice amount of sugar there as well to balance out any of sort of maybe fat or acid that happens to be in your food. So, I mean, it can go with steak, but it could also go with cheese. I mean, it could also pair well with popcorn. You could do sort of a seafood linguine also, really nice. Oysters as well if you feel like elevating your, you know, Saturday night with some shucking. But yeah, absolutely. There's some great food pairings there.
Right. And because we're not sharing with people, one bottle, like if we're not advising people to drink the whole bottle, but I mean, does it store well? Like if you're going to have it maybe the next day, or is it going to go flat?
That's a great question too. So you have 4 wines. I mean, there's an old wives' tale that if you put a spoon kind of in the top, if you don't have a stopper, and keep it in the fridge, that the bubbles will last a little longer. But I do recommend investing into sort of a classic stopper, and it goes inside the bottle and it comes out. Either way, if you just have a handy cork, you can put the cork in there, and you know, bubbles will last upwards of 3 to 5 days, depending on how often you're opening them in between. But we have some wonderful wines there. I know you have 4 there. We also have another rosé from we have the La Marca Prosecco. We've got the Mignonetto Prosecco there. You feel free to try those. I mean, the Mignonetto has an iconic orange ribbon. It's a world-class winery. That wine is also vegan. But, you know, also, these wines are great in cocktails. You could elevate your own favorite cocktails as well. Be exciting and maybe try your own cocktails at home. But we have some wonderful wines there, the San Simone Prosecco Rosé. We have the Tenuta Santa Anna, the La Tordera, the Tenuta Sant'Ome. I mean, wonderful options available. I'll have them up on my Instagram, actually. But very exciting wines from Prosecco coming into the LCBO and into your hands and into your cellar, hopefully, this spring and summer.
Okay, I've tried them all. And price ranges, they range from very affordable, start out very affordable, right?
Oh, I love Prosecco. I mean, it's an everyday price. There's wines that are $16.95 in that lineup, all the way up to $21.95. So, I mean, we are not looking at, you know, breaking the bank here for some sparkling wines. You can really have a wine adventure.
Okay, a wine adventure. And of the four that I've tasted, I gotta say, I'm surprised that I really like the rosé. I don't even know how.
Millesimato? Yes.
Oh, it's very good. Cheers to you, Angela, for opening our eyes to Prosecco.
Ciao, ciao.